What's up guys, TOTS Messi here and welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to a new video today where we are going to be looking at some potential players that could be joining the 80+ club in this FIFA 16 Ultimate Team. And over the years, last 3 or 4 FIFA Ultimate Teams, there's been some ridiculously good players. It used to be called Hullet's Gang, but that kind of went a little bit astray because Ruud Hullet this year managed to get a downgrade in one of his stats. I think it's because the defending stat this year has worked out a little bit different compared to last year, but either way, he is no longer an 80+ club member, guys. So as always, if you smash 2,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. In the comments below, let me your favorite ever 80+ player club, the likes of 9 Paul Pogba, Yaya Toure. There's so many along that list. So today we're looking at players that have got stats 74 above and everything that could get one with a team of the season, an inform card, or any special card. About 90% of the players I've chosen today are potentially very likely to get a 80+ club if they get a team of the season or something like that, guys. So let's start off today with the very first one. That's going to be the Croatian playing for Shakhtar Donetsk in Ukraine. That's going to be Dario Serna. This guy has always been quite a well-rounded card, and unfortunately he hasn't got 78 pace. This is his actual card, by the way, not a predicted one, and he's very close to getting it, but he's just a few stats here and there just short. He definitely need a team of the season to kind of boost that, or potentially 2 inform cards, because that pace, obviously if they get 1 inform, that boosts on to 79 and 1 more boosts on to 80. So 2 informs to get it, but I think that's very unlikely. If they do a rest of the world team this season, potentially could get in that. I'm not too sure as I've not watched much of him. Next up, we've got Kurzawa of PSG. PSG this season are going absolutely in, and they're destroying the league on, although I think they lost yesterday. By the way, Kurzawa, he's had a great season apparently, and he has currently got 2 informed cards, which means his team this season probably is likely, and them stats are absolutely ridiculous. If I'm correct, the only stat on his card letting him down right now is his shooting stat. So if he gets a TOTS, that card will definitely be above 80 and an absolute quality player at that. Next up, we've got David Alaba. Majority of these are fullbacks, by the way, and David Alaba has currently got a centre-back inform card from the team or the group stages, but this one would be his team this season. I'm assuming it's pretty obvious he will get one, but he's been very close in the past. I think his FIFA 14 team this season card was very close, but I think it's his shooting and like the physical or whatever it was back then, or heading, sorry, that let him down a little bit. But this one, I mean, that card is absolutely phenomenal. I think he's got like 75 shooting by default, and this guy really should have had a team of the year anyway. And now we've got the Mexican Miguel Lyon, currently owned by Watford and loaned out to FC Porto. And he's absolutely killing it this season. Apparently he's got like 18 assists plus in all competition, which is mad stuff from that left-back role. But he's got a new inform this week, and he's essentially the reason I'm doing this video. I'm assuming he will get a team this season this year, given the stats he has got. And that card would be absolutely phenomenal. That card for me is better than Roberto Carlos. The only thing that lets him down compared to him is the fact that he won't link to absolutely everyone. But still, 92 pace, 85 dribbling, 85 defending, 85 physical, 87 passing, and 83 shooting on a left back. I think 1 inform card will actually boost him above 80 and everything, but either way, this guy will probably return back to Watford, and then I imagine they'll sell him. But if he's in the BPL, these stats, he'd be so expensive. And his second card that has everything above 80 apart from the shooting, I think it is, I believe it's like 18k, so that's absolutely mad. So cheap for him. And the next one though is going to be Danilo. This guy currently has no special cards on FIFA, but 1 inform would probably take him over that mark. It could potentially be 2 because of his shooting, passing, and dribbling, but either way, this guy was a previous member of the 80's club back on FIFA 15. He didn't get a team this season, but he did have, I think, 2 or 3 inform cards, which obviously boosts him above that. And Porto seem to love their fullbacks to the 80+ club because, like I mentioned before, Miguel Lyon does come into that category very soon. And now we've got Ryder Nainggolan. This guy is the very first player this FIFA to get 80+ in every single stat. So not too much to say about him because he is already, this is his current card, his 80+ rated card in everything due to his inform card. And he could probably get a team this season, and last year he was also in that with his team this season card for Roma, and it's a nice card and very well rounded. Of course it is. Next up, we've got TOTS VIDAL, possibly the best 80 rated plus player we could see this FIFA. His default card is very close to being 80+ anyway, and I do believe a team season is kind of not guaranteed, but it's very likely for this guy. Again, I've not watched much of him, but in terms of ratings and stats like that, he does look like he will definitely get one. His previously, on FIFA 15, I think he had an inform card, a man of the match card, and multiple other stats. And on FIFA 14, he only just missed out because of his heading stat. And now we've got the Brazilian Michael. This guy back in the day on like FIFA 10 and FIFA 11 had some mad cards. I think probably had 80+ and absolutely everything, but now he plays for Roma, and he was a previous member anyway back on FIFA 14 for sure with the team this season card. But this year I think he's got 1 inform currently, and 1 more inform would probably boost him in absolutely everything. So he probably wouldn't even need a team this season to get above 80 and everything. It would be very nice to have an even better Michael on card, and back on FIFA 14, like I mentioned, had a very good card for that. And next up we have got Gregory van der Wiel, another player just like Lyon this week that has got a second inform, and this guy, I don't realize how good his card is, but his card is nearly 80 in everything if he gets one more. I'm not sure whether he'll get a team this season or not because I'm not sure how well he's really doing himself. But what I'm aware of right now is he is their main right back due to the fact that Aurier, I don't believe will be playing for them ever again, or if in the near future, because what he done kind of crossed the line for a lot of people at the club, and Van der Ville, he's kind of holding his own. So it's a very nice card. One informed card would probably take him over 80 and everything, but a team season, that'd put the icing on the cake. And then we've got another player in the league on. Currently, this guy by default is a silver right back. He then got an informed card at right back, is still as a silver, and then recently, in the last like say 3 or 4 weeks, he has got a centre midfield golden informed card, which is so sick. And if he got a team this season, that could be his card, and that is why people call him the cheap Paul Pogba. His second inform is very close. I'm not sure whether he'll get a team this season or not, but let me know in the comments below, guys. Do you think Dabo will get a team this season if you watch the French league? As if that was a card, that would probably be the cheapest 80+ card in FIFA history. And now moving on, we've got Claudio Marquisio. I'm not sure how well this guy is doing again, but if he got a TOTS, he'd be well in that 80+ club. His default card has got 74 shooting, so it'd probably take 2 informs to get himself up to 80+ anyway, as that is the only stat he's kind of lacking in. Or, like I said, if he got a team this season, that would definitely boost it. So Marquisio, obviously Juve are doing very well for himself, and he is a previous member of the 80+ club back on FIFA 15 with his team this season. And this card, Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure this year has got one stat that has been downgraded a lot. I think that was his defending, but now he has got a man of the match card, and it's very unlikely this guy will get a team this season card, and it'd probably take 2 special cards or potentially 3 special cards to boost him up, because he has got 77 pace and 2 informs to take on to 79 pace, so he does need 3 more informs before the end of this season to get one. But disregarding what his card is like this FIFA, he is the king of the 80+ club, because back on FIFA 15, FIFA 14 and FIFA 12, he has had 80+ in every single stat on one of his special cards, and last year I think he had it on 3. So this guy he knows what he's doing, and hopefully he can bag himself 3 informs in the last, like, say 12 weeks of the season. Now moving on then, first up we've got Florenzi, and this card would be a team this season card, and he has got an upgrade card right now on Ultimate Team. That card would be so sick, and the reason he missed out last year on a 80+ club is the fact that he was initially a right winger, and right wingers tend to have really low defending. Then he started playing right back, and then I think he got an upgrade or something, or a team this season, and that defending stat was just a bit too low. But this year it's definitely reachable for him, because he has got 74, I think, defending anyway, so that'd be a really nice card. And the final 2, first one is going to be Paul Pogba. Definitely is an all 80 club member, but if he gets a team this season, that would also be 80 in everything. Actually no, it wouldn't. His team this season would not have 80 in everything. I think it'd probably have like 78 defending, but if you got one more informed card and then got a team this season card, this card here, the team of the year, could potentially get an upgrade come the end of this FIFA 16. The final one is another member currently of this FIFA, and that is Dani Alves. His team this season would not make it like Paul Pogba's because of the fact that he only has 80 shooting, and I think on his informed card he has like 71, so they went hard on that one and decided to boost absolutely everything for it. So Dani Alves, he already has the card but will not get another one. We're very unlikely to get on this FIFA. So there are the players, and there's some good players to look forward to. But yeah, all of them players could be joining the 80+ club by the end of this FIFA, whatever you want to call the group. It could be the 80'S gang, Vidal's army is like Riger's recruits, anything like that, but the 80+ club is what I'm going for, guys. So enjoy this video, smash the like button, 2,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you'd my channel, click that subscribe button for more, and in the comments below, guys, let me know what player you're most looking forward to use, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.